Hey Aries, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for being here and for liking, sharing, subscribing, all the nice things you guys do. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into it. This is the Aries reading. It could resonate right now or it could resonate later on down the line. If you don't know what this is, just remember it's a prediction. So you're really not supposed to know what it is. I'm so sick of people going, it doesn't resonate with me because it didn't happen 50 years ago. No one cares about what happened 50 years ago. Start watching what happened, what might happen, or what you need to know in advance. A lot of people are so stuck in the past that they think that their readings are all past readings. If you stop investing in the past, eventually you'll start seeing a future. Okay. And I know it's easier said than done because a lot of people have just got used to watching tarot this way. And listen, if you want to watch about the past and connect in a way that's the past so that you can, make amends with the past or get closure on the past or get clarity on the past, fine, fine. But try to watch the readings you don't know anything about and start seeing what happens in your life. Just do it as a test, okay? All right, let's see what comes out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? And it's not just Aries. I mean everybody. All right, what do we need to know here for Aries? What are the most important messages we have for Aries? Okay, wow. And you have hostilities as your last card, and so did Gemini. Gemini had hostilities as their last card too, but theirs was about financial constraints, which actually could be the Five of Pentacles. But you could be, it could have been about more than just money because it was about some kind of partnership. But we have the Garden in the Gate and the Door to Romance. And if you're dealing with Gemini, I definitely suggest that you watch their reading. All right, so the Garden in the Gate, the Door to Romance, and hostilities. I'm going to grab another card on hostilities before we move on. This is the Energy Oracle. Tell me about hostilities. What's going on here? Oh, the Door to Spirit. Wow, so you got two doors. The Door to Romance and the Door to Spirit. Wow, okay. So this has something to do with letting go of something. Yeah, healing the heart chakra right there. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, heart chakra. And look at the heart, and it needs the key to open the cage to get to the heart. Healing your heart chakra is important here. If you're into it and you want to go on YouTube, there's tons of free stuff. I'm not a doctor, though, so that's up to you. All right. It's just, people sometimes think I'm prescribing things, and I'm absolutely not. It's just a suggestion. It's just what I would do if I had all this heart chakra stuff come up. But anyway, we have the Garden in the Gate, the Door to Romance. I feel like you almost see how she's like in the safety of her compound and she's not moving. She's not going outside the gate. She's staying in the Garden in the Gate. The heart is staying in the locked cage, right? This to me says we need to heal that heart chakra so that you can let love in again. Something about the hostilities that happened. This already happened, I feel. And Spirit's trying to get you to go through the Door to Spirit. Like, we want to help you heal your heart. We know you went through something. We want you to heal that heart so that you can open that cage so that you can go outside again. Go outside of your comfort zone. It really is what it really means. And Spirit's trying to help you heal this, whatever it is. All right, let's find out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Aries? For anyone with Aries placement who will be guided to see this reading, what do we need to know? There will be different messages that come out for different people throughout this reading. So some of them will be for you. Maybe all of them will be for you. What do we need to know, Spirit? Anything for the highest good for anyone who needs it. This reading could resonate right now or it could resonate later on down the line. It could be for anyone with Aries placements or anyone else who's guided to see the reading for whatever reason they've been guided here. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's talk about the Garden in the Gate, the Door to Romance, hostilities, and the Door to Spirit with the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael at the bottom of the deck. Unbelievable. All right, what else do we need to know? Lots of heart chakra healing needed here. Okay, yeah, and there it is. The Hermit going within, shining the light. trying to get a feel of what. Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed as well. Excellent. Getting out of our head. High Priestess almost came out, but it didn't. So this, and she was reversed, as she was in a reverse position looking out and working with the universe. It's a little different. This is, I'm so sorry, this is the vice versa tarot, so each side has a different perspective that we'll be reading. We'll read the perspective that we see when they land, and this was the energy oracle, and we're also going to be using the witch's tarot. I forgot to say all that. I'm so sorry. All right, forgive me. All right, let's keep going here. What do we need to know? So stress leaving, we got the Queen of Pentacles here back turned. So she's not this way, she's this way. Okay, so I definitely feel as though someone's consulting the universe, like looking out there going, hey, what do I need to know? What do I need to do? I've gone within, I discovered the snake. See how there's a snake on this rock? I've gone within, I've discovered the snake. I'm not going to be, surrounded with swords anymore and in all this stress, but I do need some kind of advice on what to do. That's what this feels like to me. And this is what this reading's really about with the door to spirit here. Give me more information, please, on this reading, please. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. My goodness gracious. All right, so we've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles both back turned here. So this could be something that happened between you and another person. You both are coming through as queens, but you definitely don't both have to be queens. This is like a complete ending, and there was a lot of stress involved, and well, we're letting the stress go, but this ending's been hard. I mean, we're still on the Ten of Swords. I'd rather see it this way, where you're looking back at it rather than still living in it. But we do have the Seven of Cups, and I almost said the Tower because at that very moment I saw the Seven of Cups, I looked down at the deck and saw the Tower right there on top. But that is not your card. That's the top. That's the part of the deck that we're turning over. That's your card. Lots better. Lots better. All right. So, there's some kind of closure happening here. And this is, closure you needed because you were stuck in something and you needed this action. I mean, look how stuck you were. Hanged Man. Same thing, different day. Always hanging out here, always feeling stuck, always trying to get an idea of what was going on, trying to see these people, trying to discover the snake, trying to take their masks off them and cut them out. I think you have, actually, but this took a long time. It feels like you waited a long time and you had to really look hard, and you might have even actually been doing some kind of discovery here to find the truth out, right? So you get this information, and this is what's going to help you get untrapped. See how she once was like this? Trapped, blindfolded, bound, no way out. Guess what? Look how loose she's tied. Look how she's got a sword to undo herself. She's not blindfolded anymore. And we got the Eagle of Freedom, and you're out of there. Boom. This is why backs turn. So you've discovered who's the snake and who's loyal, so to speak. You know now who's wearing masks. You know now who the snake is. You know now who you need to cut out, and you don't have to be like this anymore because now you got the information. Look at this right behind it, the Sword of Truth right there. The Sword of Truth makes you independent. You're out of there. Okay, so I don't know exactly what this is, but what I see is that, and the problem is, you could have been in this for a while, because of the fact that, you didn't have all the information. This information's just kind of coming through. There was a lack of clarity here where you really couldn't see things clearly, and you really had to go within. You really had to figure this out. You didn't have all the answers. You had to put yourself in an uncomfortable position so that you could see things from another perspective, and you could see the people from another point of view. There's something you had to do to allow yourself to get this clarity that you needed. All right, let's find out, because I don't know who's who, but we got two people here back turned. All right, let's find out. And we got the Ten of Swords right there. So somebody really felt hurt in all this. Like, I'm going to say it was you, but of course, anybody could have felt really hurt in all this. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Aries. What do we need to know? What are the most important messages we have? Witch's Tarot. What do we need to know? Aries reading for anyone who's guided. What do we need to know about? What are the messages? This reading could resonate right now or later on down the line. It's for anyone with Aries placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Aries reading for whatever reason they're guided. All right, let's do it. I'm going to get one more shuffle. Can we do one more? Okay, let's do it. All right, let's take a look at the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here shining the light right on that snake, really going within, really trying to get, yeah, because not sure what to do here. Not sure what to do. Blindfolded again, like you once were before you received all the information. Now you don't have that anymore because you have the truth. So it was very difficult. You couldn't make a decision without the information. So you needed to do this. You needed to go within. You needed to find out. You needed to go into this uncomfortable position, and you needed to just stay there until you figured something out. There was something you really needed clarity on. Let's look at it. Seven of Cups. Why is Seven of Cups here for the Aries reading? Why? Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Wow, absolutely yes. So you didn't have the information, you were tied and bound, you didn't have it. Blindfold, blindfold, blindfold. Not anymore. I mean, everywhere we look, your blindfold's coming off. And this could have been a long time where you didn't have the answers and you needed these answers. It was very stressful for you. Tell me about the Nine of Swords leaving. Nine of Swords going out that window. Tell me more about it. Whoa. Just one or two, please. Nine of Swords going out the window. What do we need to know? Non-traditional Nine of Swords. How many? Okay, let's check it out. All right, we've got the Five of Cups. Lots of disappointment and sadness. Totally imbalanced situation, unfair, unjust, imbalanced, justice reverse. You could have definitely been dealing with a Libra, or you could have it really strong in your chart. And I say that because this is a Libra card for me. This is a Libra card for me. This is a Libra card for me. You know, same thing here. Lots of Libra coming through in your reading for, you know, I would expect to see this in a Libra reading. That's why I said you could really have strong Libra. If you don't know, if you do, right beneath this video in the description area, if you tap on the title of the video, you'll see a description, a bunch of stuff come up, all kinds of stuff about the channel. But the first link on that is at the very top is a link where you can click onto Cafe Astrology and go make your own birth chart. So you can see your whole entire birth chart by just answering like 3 questions. The karma card came up as well. So this spells karma for me. When I see justice and karma card, this is exclusive to the Witch's Tarot, by the way, the karma card. But when I see all this come out like this for you, and did we have a judgment card here? I don't know why I thought we did. But this to me really does spell like that you've been dealing with a very hard karmic cycle. Very hard, very stressful and upsetting. Wait, where is it? Upsetting karmic cycle that was unfair, unbalanced, unjust, or at least it felt that way, right? Where you've had to really go within. You've really had to get clarity. I don't know what to do because I need clarity. I've now got clarity and I now can release this not knowing. Most of all, you're able to end the not knowing. It's here, it's here, it's here. It's here. It's almost unbelievable how much you're just trying to get this clarity, my God in heaven. And it's all about something that's been like a karmic cycle for you. Let me look at the Ten of Swords here. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords and the World card says this is over. This karmic thing you've been going through, and we see all this where you start out the reading just needing to know, and then when we look at it, we see, oh, we're getting it. Oh, here we're getting it too. Like you're going to get information that you really needed, and even if it's your own information, because most of this is you going within, so you might be getting this information and gathering it yourself. Tell me about the Ten of... It just feels like a very internal thing. Tell me about the Ten of Swords here. Aries reading. Okay, that's way too many. I'm not going to take all that. Can we just do 1 or 2 for the Ten of Swords for the Aries reading? Ten of Swords. Anything at all, but just 1 or 2. look at that. Yep. You got a new beginning coming in for you. Now, this does not mean that it's, if somebody did you dirty, hurt you, did something to you, whatever happened, whoever these people were that were, that you were shining the light on, whether it be one, two, three, doesn't matter. But what I really see is when this is done, done, Ten of Swords, you're going to call in a new beginning. Ace of Cups. Not with those people. I really don't feel it. Bottom of the deck, the shadow side. Another card showing us that there was some kind of karmic attachment here. Shadow side is like the devil in regular tarot. You're releasing a very karmic, very difficult, unfair, very draining, very stressful cycle in your life. The whole cycle's like being released for you. Letting it go, letting it be. I don't remember what was where here. I think it was here and here, right? Doesn't really matter. But it's the same thing, really. You're calling in a new beginning. Death of the old and birth of the new getting ready to come in. It's here on hold. As soon as you release this cycle, with this shadow side reverse, is like the devil reverse. Release. I let it go. I free myself. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I just want freedom. I just want to go through the door to spirit and let go of the hostilities so that I can open up my heart chakra again, and so that I can actually just feel good again. Even if it's not about love, it doesn't matter. It's your happy new beginning, right? It's your joy. It's your blessing. It's your God-given right to be rid of a karmic cycle. And I feel like you're going to find the way to do. Oh, listen, everybody goes through this, and everybody needs to find their way through it and out the other end so they can experience joy again, right? All right, let's find out. Everybody has to deal with a karmic cycle in their life every now and then. It just is what it is. It's part of the learning experience, and learning how to release it and move on is just as important as going through it. Tell me about the king. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said king, but the Queen of Pentacles. This could be listen, either one of these people can be masculine, feminine, or non-binary. So you guys make that work on your end. You can figure out which one's you and which one's anybody you're dealing with. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. She's got back turns. She's working with the universe or whatever she's doing here. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so Three of Wands in the reverse says, I'm really not manifesting in what I want. I really would like to be Queen of Pentacles in the upright and be abundant, but I can't call it in. Why can't you call? This is like the mini magician here, wearing the magician cape, calling their ship to come in. I can't. It's not working. Why? Because you've been stuck in this heavy, heavy energy. You can't. I've told people this a million times. When you feel like nothing's going right and there's nothing you can do and it's not going to get any better and da 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 da, the reason is because you're under a heavy, heavy energy. And until you crack that shell and you bust that open and you get through that heavy energy, like Spirit's just trying to call you into, we got to get you out of the hostility and through the door of Spirit. Once you do that, then you can go through the door of romance, then you can go through the garden and the gate, then you can have your Ace of Cups, then you can have your world, you can have all this beautiful stuff, and guess what? You become the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, who's manifesting in her hopes, wishes, and dreams. But it's impossible to manifest under this energy. It's just, you can manifest, but you're going to manifest in more Ten of Swords, more feeling trapped, more feeling confused, more of I don't know what to do, more karma, more imbalance, and more sadness. That's what you're going to manifest in until you crack that open and you get through this and go through a whole different portal here. Like, look at them. They look like portals. You know, they're portals that you got to go through to get to the good stuff. And you're going to get to the good stuff. You just got to figure it out. Everybody has to. This is what you've been doing, trying to figure it out. This is what you've been doing, trying to figure it out. This is what you've been doing, trying like hell to figure it out. You know, this is what all this is. Somebody trying to figure out how to do this, how to get back into a position where I can manifest again, where I could be happy again, where I can see the joys come back into my life again. Well, we're going to have to get rid of the old stuff. Then this is what you're just discovering. We're at a point of discovery right here and now, right? You've been in this darkness, and what you really need is this light. And this light is exactly what we're saying here, to purge this karmic cycle so that you can be happy again. All right, let's look at the Queen of Cups. You know, if this is your reading, I feel like you'll know it. You will know it. It's a very, very clear reading. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. And I'm sorry you guys are going through this totally, but you know, you aren't the only ones. There are other signs going through this, and it's something that people get stuck in. It's like almost like you're going through that dark night of the soul, and you just need a helping hand to get through the other end of it, right? And this is hopefully your helping hand, where you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see that once you get through it, it all changes. This goes away, the cage opens, the heart chakra heals, and you are able to go out again, right? Just releasing it all, and that's when you start seeing good things start happening. The things you almost gave up on, you'll start manifesting them in again, because you'll be in a whole different you'll be balanced, and you'll be in a whole different frame of mind. Your consciousness will be risen, and you'll be able to release the old energy that was holding you back. This didn't come from nowhere. It came from something that happened. It came from 10 swords, right? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. What about the Queen of Cups here? What do we need to know? Wow, look at that. Beautiful. High Priestess reversed and the Ace of Swords. I feel these are both your energies, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is the part of you that's not feeling abundant because you can't manifest in this heavy energy. This is the part of you that's been seeking answers. High Priestess reverse, I almost said Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is you, the you who's been looking out there saying, universe, I want my cup. See how she holds that huge cup? It's right here on hold. She's gonna get it as soon as she can release this devastating time in her life and this heavy energy and get through this. This has all been about karma, no doubt about it. 10 swords, devil, justice, karma card, all this trapped and blindfolded and bound, and you're really not, because it's just there's something about the karma that needs to be taken care of for you to be free from it. Okay, so it's time to purge it and just call in your beautiful new blessings. It's all for you to have, right? It's all yours. This is the part of you that was getting clear, and this is the part of you that wants the abundance. The cool thing about this is the Queen of Cups is getting clarity, which is great. So all the work you're doing, it's all necessary. So nothing here has been wasted. So when you go, but damn it, I haven't seen any beautiful things come in for me lately. Well, you're still getting through it, right? And it's working. So keep on doing what you're doing, but now try to start calling in the things you want and purging out what you don't. So here's the thing. So I try to tell people, when you're purging out when you're calling in what you do want, be careful not to think about the things you don't want. So when I'm calling in, I'm calling in financial, what's the word I'm looking for? So I'm calling in financial freedom. Okay, I want to have financial freedom. I want to have stability. I want to have whatever it is. Now, it could be love, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everybody, right? I'm just using that as an example. So I'm going to call that in. Now, the last thing I need to do is start thinking about my credit card bills and how high they are and how I don't think I'm ever going to get out of them. And oh my God, we're not going to think about that. We are thinking about what we're thinking about only positive, because we don't want to keep calling that back in. So whatever this karmic thing is that's been devastating for you, that you have felt bound to, I mean really bound to, that you're now getting some kind of freedom from and clarity from, and you have the ability to close it out and start the new. Only think of the new. Only think of the blessings. Only think of the journey ahead, not the journey that's behind, because that's gone. We don't need to keep thinking of it, because the more we think of it, the more we call it back in. So that's really important when you're manifesting. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want to yak your ear off. But angels, what do we need to know here, please? Wisdom, there it is, right there. Exactly. Wisdom. Look at it. It's the Hermit. This is the little Hermit card, right? All this wisdom you've been doing, it's for you to take your blindfold off and for you to feel again like you can see clearly and you know what's going on and you don't feel like this, blindfolded and bound and confused about everything around you. Okay, this is what we need, this wisdom right there. This is what you're working towards. Even if it feels like you're a hamster on a treadmill, you got this. Sisterhood, brotherhood, and obedience. Look at the obedience here, following the rules step by step. I'm going to get through the cycle. I'm going to follow the rules of spirit. I'm going to go through the door of spirit. I'm going to release the hostilities. I'm going to go through the door of romance. I'm going to work on my heart chakra. I'm getting clarity every step of the way, and I'm starting to see who I can and can't trust, who comes with me, who doesn't. This is the real soul tribe, and this might be what you're looking for. These people have to be in a high vibration. These people have to be in your highest good, or we're not going to let them in, right? No, we did that before, and how? No, thank you. This everything changes because of the you will be thankful for this cycle. You will look back and say, thank God I went through it, even though it was the most difficult time of my life. Anyway, guys, I hope it helps in some way. Good luck, Aries. Please do comment down below, especially if it made sense to you and if it resonated, because I always want to know that the people, especially a reading like this, so deep, needs to be connected to the people it needs to be connected to. And I want to know that I got there. I want to know that you got it. All right. The message that I'm supposed to give you, I hope that the right people are getting it. Anyway, that's what I ask you guys to comment so that I know you got it. Please do like the video. It helps this channel grow and keeps me doing what I do every day. And hopefully that's helping people. Okay. Talk to you soon, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.